TV soap news and spoilers say that before we anticipate Konstantin's dramatic ending next Monday, let's take a moment to revisit his tumultuous journey on Days of Our Lives. This retrospective allows us to fully appreciate the intricate storyline that has captivated viewers and prepare to bid farewell to the character played by actor John Kloppelos. As we speculate, Konstantin's life is likely to come to a tragic end following the shooting at the wedding. This conclusion not only marks the end of his character, but also signals the departure of Capellos from the show, who made his debut as Konstantin on April 10, 2023. Since his arrival, Konstantin has been a constant source of turmoil for many residents of Salem. Konstantin's entry into Salem occurred shortly after Victor's funeral. Claiming to be an old friend of Victor's, he presented Maggie with a special gift to win her trust. This initial act of deceit set the stage for a series of manipulation and sinister plots. Following Victor's funeral and the reading of his will, which bequeathed half of his estate to his wife Maggie Horton and the remainder to his son Alex, Maggie invited Konstantin to stay at the Kyriakis mansion. This invitation was part of a broader scheme by Teresa and Konstantin to conceal the fact that Xander Kyriakis, not Alex, was Victor's long-lost son. From the onset, Steve Johnson harbored suspicions about Konstantin. Sarah Horton also warned her mother Maggie to be cautious around him. In response, Konstantin orchestrated the kidnapping of Sarah's daughter, intending to stage a heroic rescue and thus solidify his trustworthiness. Despite this elaborate ruse, Steve remained unconvinced and continued to suspect Konstantin's involvement in the abduction, cautioning Sarah to stay vigilant. As Steve and John devised a plan to oust Konstantin from Salem, Konstantin retaliated by taunting Steve about his past. This included threats to expose Steve's history with the pawn, creating tension and fear. During a family dinner, Konstantin's insult towards Xander further strained his relationship with Maggie. In a heated confrontation with John, Konstantin used a card to activate the pawn, vowing to use him for vengeance over the death of his daughter, Katerina, who had been killed by the pawn under Steve's command. In a surprising twist, when John discovered his role in Katerina's death, he approached Konstantin to apologize and offered to turn himself in. Konstantin, however, feigned forgiveness in front of everyone, maintaining his facade of magnanimity. Maggie, oblivious to the full extent of Konstantin's deception, agreed to marry him to help him stay in Salem despite his expired visa. She presented him with a prenuptial agreement, which he deceitfully agreed to sign. Konstantin then used his influence over John to steal the agreement, but Marlena's quick thinking and intervention through hypnosis exposed Konstantin's plot. Informed by Marlena, Maggie set a trap for Konstantin, choosing their wedding date to execute it. The culmination of Konstantin's story is said to be as dramatic as his arrival. Despite his cunning and manipulative ways, the truth eventually caught up with him. The wedding, intended to be the pinnacle of his deceit, instead becomes the stage for his downfall. No matter how tragic Konstantin's end might be, it's a fitting conclusion to a character whose actions warranted such a fate. As we look forward to the next episode, it's clear that Konstantin's departure is just an end for all the chaos and harm he inflicted on Salem's residents. Do you agree with us on this dramatic turn of events? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news, so subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.